downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And pitching in this game, Slade Ciccone. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here, Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Ball. Swings through that. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out. Two down, base is empty. Roman Anthony will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Just missing there. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Throws to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gray. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's ripped into the outfield. Oh, what a lunging grab. Here's Mookie now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. To first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Outside low, ball 1. And that one fouled off. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. On the ground. The throw to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that's the third out. Here in Cleveland, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
There goes the runner. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
Hike one.
Here's the 0-2. Just
outside.
off the
That's
outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Fair ball.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Ball outside.
Out towards right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. 1 out, man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Oh yeah.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Got it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
That's down. That's a ball.
This to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. That one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Duran hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
In the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back here in Cleveland as we go to the last of the third. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 now. Just missed.
That's outside. Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Here.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. Base hit! Runner around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Mookie Betts. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Cleveland up a run looking for more.
No, that's down. Ball.
That's in there. Going to count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
To first, might be 2. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the top. The fourth, and stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Swings through that one for strike 1. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next,
Wilyer Abreu
right
up next for the Red Sox. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one ripped but foul.
Ball inside.
And a swing and a miss there. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here in Cleveland, bottom 4, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Gleyber Torres, and he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ball outside.
Out to short. On to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor struck out looking his first time. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. It's 3-0. One down. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Gray, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Way out front for strike 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ripped to the right center, and now maybe extra bases. Throws to second. Can't field it cleanly, and he'll pull him to second safely. One out, runner at second. Daniel Schneemann now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Guardians.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounds one to short. Story sends it over to first. They limit the damage here. Ready now for the fifth inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Going 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2 now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they tag him out. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Fought off foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bunting for a hit. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter. The left-hander on now, Peyton Tolley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the
Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Anthony under this one. And there's one away. One out man at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. A switch hitter batting right. Way inside, gets out of the way. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one. Out towards right center field. Abreu under it. And there's two down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's 2 for 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. First and second, 2 outs. Bo Naylor digs in now. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Top 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And it's fouled away. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Digging in, Roman Anthony.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
Out on the tag.
Knocks it down. Roll bounces, and he can't pick it. They get just 1.
Up next for the
Wilyer
Red Sox.
Abreu
Right
up
fielder,
next for the Red
Wilyer
Sox.
Abreu.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Anthony off of first with 2 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Hunter Goodman.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 6th. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. On the ground, right side, Rafaela. Scoops it up off the dirt. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 2. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Schneemann, 29 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Swing and a pop up. Out number 2. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up and
Ball.
in. Look out. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there.
Ramirez in the box lays off for ball one. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Inside, almost got him. Check swing on the 3-0. Look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Gets him to chase after that one.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A laser to left. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Mansardo. Out to center. Duran settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious. You were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. This one in the air, center field. Schneemann gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Story now.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first, and Story is out. Back here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Gleyber Torres digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Anthony settles under this one. 1 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Rocchio. Gleyber goes on the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Slider squirts away. And the runner holds. Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
So now back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Cedar Rafaela.
Now it's the second baseman, Cedar Rafaela. 1 for 3. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Tapped softly on the ground.
That ball's
and foul ball. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but didn't give in. To me,
Colin Holderman gets the ball now.
and you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Schneemann takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Center field. Schneemann moving under this one. And that'll do it. Back now at Berg.
Now pitching for Boston, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
First pitch swinging. Foul ball. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. On the ground, right side, Rafaela. Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Story sends it over to first, and Betts is gone. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the ninth. Hunter Goodman digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Base knock center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well.
Quick feed to second for one. Out!
He's
A
up.
double play to end it.